blah, blah, blah. So this is week 5, I think. Well, I don't care, man. Let's just get this game started.
Sac River, and you'll arrive as we have at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I mean, I can't just lose to the worst team in the league.
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets.
I cannot.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I cannot
And
lose
he'll
to
elect
the
not
worst
to
team.
return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jets work their way onto the field, led by the number 3 overall pick in 2018. Sam Darnold, more comfortable in the pocket. You look back to the numbers from his rookie campaign, 17 touchdowns and 13 starts. So just imagine what a relaxed and more experienced Darnold might be able to accomplish with a stronger set of receivers now here in 2019. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on first down. The numbers for Bell on the ground of the game last week. 16 carries, 62 yards.
And I know that last week's game was over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Eyes on 26, that's it.
Leave on Bell.
Anunua's got it, complete.
Oh!
Great effort
We
there to
had
shed the
it.
contact.
We
And
had
it helps him
it.
pick up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That city's not blitzing? Oh, that city's blitzing.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
That city.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. That win over the Packers.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll get 3 out of the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got this complete to Bellamy.
4th down.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The kick by Parkey is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Cowboys under head coach Jason Garrett as they get set for their first opportunity. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
Nice. Oh, you have a gap there.
First down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 yards.
Make it slant or Amari.
I can't change it. Sorry.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Look for the underneath. Hey, block, double team M, and they're coming, they're rushing on the left.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions. And you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his second year. But he's really on the uptick.
Come on, Adam.
A very solid gain of 27.
I know. Good
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On second down now. It's Elliott. They'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
No, Gallup, one-on-one, baby.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Darnold from the gun. Open down there. That's Bellamy. And all the way down to the 29.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Darnold completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Bell. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That's complete. It's Bell. And able to get him down.
You shouldn't miss that tackle.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You're just that
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Now Darnold.
Pick.
And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
2 minutes.
Harkey adds the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one.
Nice.
And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a pickup of 5, brings up second down. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think the last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. Prescott on first down.
No.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking for Cooper, that's complete.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Yeah, I got the first down.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Prescott now. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 33. For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
proceed to the start of the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here and have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Draw play. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Anderson's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
The first down run with Bell as he'll get about 6 there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On second down and 4. Darnold caught here by Bell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hand somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the 50, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that,
follow them up.
Defense in other places.
Follow
How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
Oh, I was trying to die.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's Elliott, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He's going to be open, but he's
throwing. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Jenkins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19.
Now,
Prescott. Cooper's got it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a great return as he's close to the 40-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Bell running on 1st down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Let's see how he let's see how that city versus me got off the pass. That 3rd down, no matter what happened, they're going to go for it, right? Hey! Who do you think? 83. I came. Look, he caught the ball one-handed. Whoa. Whoa, I just... Get out of his
Coverage
hand.
too good there. The
Get out of his hand.
Tank popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
Oh, time out!
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Offense.
No.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
I didn't know the play.
Second down, Prescott.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. To throw is Prescott. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there was a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To try again after the sack. Darnold, this is Bell on the dump off. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to.
Tell me what you see. Wait, what? What? Both reveal again! Just both reveal again!
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking a look at the play. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few.
Look, I just missed the tackle.
I saw it. Kevin, come on, you cannot hold on this game.
Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit.
He stepped out of bounds.
Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
I don't know.
Let's see.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Parkey with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
No. Change it again.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And they will take a knee here. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
That's it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
14-13
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.